Hey, what's up, everybody? This is a offline video, not a stream, but I did want to get my first time through this on to the internet. That's right. Donkey Kong Bananza is here once again. It's great to see it. Still kind of locked in as my game of the year. I thoroughly enjoyed my time with it. And now it's time for us to dig in with what you've been waiting for me to do. DK artist up there? No, not at all. There's DLC to this thing. I'm pretty sure it should just work. I haven't booted this since I picked it up. Thank you to Devante for shooting me an eShop card to check this out, because I did not have the money to put 20 bones down for this, but I saw this at the Nintendo Direct, very excited about it. And here we are. Let's see if I can remember how to do this game here. Hold on, it was like, yeah, this was the roll. Trying to get my sea legs back. Sea legs. My earth legs? Something like that. Anyway, we're gonna chill here. I imagine this isn't terribly long based on what people have told me about it. But we do have a new area that we can explore, and that on its own, very exciting. So, let's see here. Let's see, it's that, and then, okay, yeah, I'm just trying to remember the general movement tech. Since we've last played, I do have 100% in this, which is quite nice. I think we go over to the save, right? Is that in the north? Here it is. 1,000 bananas, 3 stars on the save file. It is immaculate. But we have other things to do. Here we go. We can teleport this way. I want to check out the new stuff so bad. I love Donkey Kong. Please. This is my day off, but despite that, I put up 2. I've gotten the VODs up to date. I put out a ranking every Trails character video, and I'm doing this. So I guess I'm never going to be off. It's fine. After this, I'm going to get high as shit and eat a burrito. Hell yes. Sorry, dears, but I may have a moment. I have distressing news. That wicked brute who brainwashed my husband is back. I saw him staking a claim on DK Island. Such a pest. Oh, DK Island is your home. I suppose that makes sense. I could carry you both there if you desire. Oh, so the biggest missed opportunity, in my opinion, was the fact that DK Island was available. Like, the cynic in many of us could say that, they probably already made this. And then they were, like, selling it to you as, like, a DLC thing. The truth of it is, probably accurate. It's probably accurate. But I didn't have to pay for it, so I don't have to care. It's in my home now. I'm just happy it's here. Anyway, we'll check it out. Discourse and discussion of Nintendo stuff has been a bit more difficult because everything costs too much. It's fair to be upset about it. Everything does cost too much. It's real rough. We're living in a tough time, but now I don't have to care because, oh my god, this music, it just lights me up. After seeing such insane reverence, right, for Rare after the retro era basically showed very little, it's just, I feel so full. Oh man, it's Gangplank Galleon right at the start. Nice, man. Oh, this is so good. I'm so glad that they have this in here. Let's check it out. There are the cannons. Alright, they got the new K. Rool logo they came up with this game, which is pretty good. I like it. Hold on. DK Island barrels. Man, he fucking lifted this shit. Ooh! Let's go. And a little bonus in here. Anyway, we'll probably do one run of that, like, new roguelike thing they added, but it's mostly gonna be me exploring this. That's really the main dish. I forgot we can just use the sonar. Yeah, here we go. Oh man, I remember having to grind out so much money in this game for all the like end game stuff. I think you need like what 120,000 or something absurd amount money wise to do all the final building stuff in the post game. All right, let's keep on checking shit out. Oop, hold on. Apple. Oh yeah, it's the fucking the DKCT target barrel, nice. Or the fucking target, fucking you beat the level thing. I don't know why I can't come up with a name for it. I feel overwhelmed. I thought I was done pogging for like my childhood. Like, leave me alone, invites. Be gone. Man, this boat's seen better days. Was kind of hoping that they would have like some of the crumblings hanging out maybe outside here as a fun little bit, but I guess they're just kind of keeping that to the end game thing, sadly. Hold on, we get a big target on this block. Oh, Void's over here. Is this part of his like dirt ball? Maybe that's what's going on here. I guess we can talk to him. What a bum! Void's pay dirt pile driver. Okay, so this is where it ended up. Okay, so we have our little hangout here. They're talking about the emerald ore that they were talking about, the direct. Just my luck. I find a fortress worth of green, shiny, profitable emerald ore, but I don't have a single peon left to do heavy lifting. Huh? Ah! You two again! Hang on. This is actually perfect timing! Relax. I've turned over a new leaf. No more brat napping. You're the one I need this time. After making some strategic cuts, Voidco once again mightiest mining organization on the surface. Now that I'm back on top, everyone wants to work for me, but I scout my own town, so here's the deal. I accept your application. Bananas. That settles it, you're hired. With these mighty muscles of yours, I'm sure you'll be promoted to banana director in no time. No. Your job is to collect as much emerald ore for me as you can. No root? You're still hung up on the root thing? Why would I ever go back for that gaudy trinket? Emerald is the new root, better even. I'll leave that silly legend to a greedy scheme-stealing croc who will not be mentioned further. Instead, I'll sell the emerald energy. That checks out. He is so mad.
He's so pushy. But hunting for emeralds together, you and me, that would be so much fun. What do you think?
Okay. She's like, I just like hanging out with you, so we can do it anyway. All right, we'll do the rush after we've explored. We feel like we've seen you before. What do you want? Did Void bring you? Yeah. He brought us here from Forbidden Lair. After he freed K. Rool from the hole in the Forbidden Lair, and K. Rool sent him flying up, and away, two strangers came along, and after that, the two strangers rescued him. Then they yelled at him a lot, but then he escaped. He got into his broken machine, the one he calls the pay dirt pile driver, and after that, we decided that he is noisy, but also funny. We were so very interested. So, we got into his pile driver with him. And we all drifted to this place. Now we help him with his research. That's really funny. They're like, he's kind of like a funny dumb asshole. You want us to tell you about the emerald ore, don't you? Sure. Fine. When the Banandium root grows, there's a moment when it changes to a green color, like when a tree buds. That is its emerald state, and where emerald ore comes from. This was news to us, too. Is that it? How'd you get it? The funny, noisy one over there created a special device. It collects gold when it's in an emerald state, but if you put his device on your body, it'll temporarily block some of your powers. We won't be using it. No, thank you. Ah, that must explain why we have to get perks and stuff from hitting fossils or whatever they were saying in the direct. The usual justifications for whatever new thing they're doing. All right, back to exploring. Less void, more pointed Donkey Kong 64 reference and country reference, please. First of all, the water here looks immaculate. So beautiful. Oh shit! It squawks! Sup, dude? Oh, how I've missed you. The game's focused too much on Ramby. Speaking of, hey Ramby.
Should we ask Ramby to bring our friends over here?
Sure. Hey, what's up, guys? Oh, I guess you can do like photo mode stuff with them, and that's why they're here, because they aren't interactable. Go on, enter photo mode with the button. Everybody say banana peel. Group photo time. That's so cute. Oh, a bunch of bananas to eat too. Hell yes, brother. You get the pirate ship in shot. There we go. Let's see. Display off with A. There we go. Cool, guys. All right, let's get to shore. See what else they got. All right, we got a checkpoint, Southwest Beach, beach ball. Ooh, another spot we could bring them to. West Islet. Ooh, another bonus. Another squawk. Hell yeah, dude. Love squawks. Shout out to Quawks, though, the purple one. That one's not very good, but, you know. Now, that's a deep cut they could have gone for. Maybe they did. It might, you know, I'll have to look. Quaking for Gold. Ah, yes, it's the one that makes the game explode. My favorite. Yeah, we got a little bit out of it. It's much better when you have Pauline in the mining uniform that gives you the massive buff.
That was fun.
Bananas. Anyway, cool pad. Check this left side. Let's see what all they included in here in terms of goodies and fun references and stuff. Got some trees. The classic tree look. I'm a Donkey Kong scholar. Continue to explore and figure it out. Jungle ruins. Ah, hand slap. This brings us up here. I think I'll go down to the cave first. I imagine there's a minecart or something in here. Yo, where's Stop and Go Station at? Hold up, there's some climbables here. Hold on. Yeah, it definitely looks like some tracks over here. We'll just do a bit of a side climb. Here we go. Jump it up. Ah. Barrel cannons. Even more gold. What is this, Inca Dinka do? What do we got going on over here? Can't break any of this. More barrel. More shortcuts. Wasn't I down here? No, I definitely wasn't. Here's a checkpoint. The mountain cave. And that leads toward Void. Does it lead toward Void just so I have my stuff figured out? Yes. Yes, it does. They love hexagon platforms. It's one of video games' great exports. Kind of wish they made character models for the other Kongs. I'm mainly chunky and lanky. Tiny Kong's a little weird. She does cocaine now. Or at least they did reference Lanky Kong and some billboard stuff in New Donk. Alright, ride it. I like how it doesn't have like the same style as the ones in the underground. It doesn't have like the thing that shoots out the multicolored smoke and everything, which I appreciate. Try to make things not as fully uniform as possible. Sometimes you kind of have to, like the checkpoints and other stuff. So what I wouldn't give for this one area to replace the metal like tongs with barrels with stars on them. That would have been really cool. I see they've shown up. Squawk. Hell yeah, dude. High five. DK's treehouse. Oh man, that tire is crazy. Holy shit. Crazy how these guys aren't like NPCs you talk to. They just like, wait, no, it looks like Cranky's got something. You're finally here. Took you long enough to get back home. What's new? What's new? Just look around. Golden roots popped up all over the island. Such glitzy eyesores. That's not all. There are fresh bonus stages, 6 of them, in fact, all tucked into different corners. In other words, the island's so suddenly a perfect place to load up on gold, if you like taking the easy way out. Don't tell me you need more help. Got any tips? Well, things are turning upside down. Even squawks have been diving into the underground world lately. If there's a squawks in an underground lair, you'll find them flapping near those tacky warp gongs. And if you talk to them down there, you can start some type of newfangled challenge called Emerald Rush. Okay, so they put squawks in areas. That's good. I love when Donkey Kong has Donkey Kong characters in it.
This is your house, DK? Give me the tour. Wow, look at all this cool stuff.
Yo, it's our wife. Candy Kong. It's her original DK64 design, autographed with her on it. Yummy bananas. Very nice. TV. Okay, the TV just explodes. Oh, that's cute. You get photos of the endings you got. I guess this one here is because I got the 100%, because I did get her final one. That's cute. Okay, a boombox doesn't do anything. So I don't have a lot of things that like do interactables by you hitting them or anything. Still really cool though. Alright. Sorry for the small cut. Had to go answer the door. And then I set the controller down and then Donkey Kong fell out of the house. Cure your ass. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's keep looking around. More banana bunches. Yum. Hey, what's up, dude? Hello from Construct-Tone Development. We make or break whatever it takes. Want us to build a zip line to reach the small island. It'll cost you $100. I was kind of bracing for something to be really expensive in here. Given given how the construct tones tend to be in the post game. They're like, we're gonna need a lot, we're gonna need some dosh. So I guess that would have been more of a thing for, oh, that's cute, home. I guess that would fit more for, Grumpy Kong. Hey, another bonus. Not the most, like, exciting bonus stuff, just from the fact that they're all, like, the same thing, you know? It's definitely not like, it's definitely not like the country games where you would have level-specific bonuses, like destroy them all, or anything like that. But it does fit the style of the original DK Country games, but those bonuses were uniformly, nothing really special. They only kind of look bad when you think about, like, where we've been since then. That was a pretty decent run. I don't have the muscle memory that I had in July of, like, min-maxing this thing and throwing that thing so it hits a bunch of the big ones at the end when you're jumping in that big, vast area filled with gold in the air. But, you know, that's definitely my favorite of them. It's definitely the one you get the most money out of, and the performance doesn't, like, tank. Surprised there's not a cave with a banana horde so far. I was thinking it'd be near the house. Did you come here to groove? Groove. Here, this amazing island, when there's tune spin in the DJ booth, we can't stop ourselves from moving. If you hang on, you'll find yourself in the mood to get your groove on, too. Makes sense they want this area to also let you have some stuff like that. Oh, they got a bunch of music, I imagine, for all of that extra stuff. Get all the cool tracks in here. Ugh. Stompin' Clumper. Bananzas. It's a shame that people didn't title Gangplank Galleon by its in-game soundtrack, because it would have been so funny. Because you just hit... I didn't know I had it until I was like, wait, Banandium Root Tower. And it's just this. Bro, we just chillin'. Yo, what's up, squawking? Alright, let's jam. Let's, there we go. Default music, though. As much as I'd like to jam to such a good remix, let's enjoy the new stuff while we're here. I've had plenty of time to enjoy that track. But yeah, we're past the honeymoon period for this game. Which was, you know, that initial first, like, few weeks of me playing it and 100%ing it and watching well over 40 different people play the end game of that game, you know what I mean? So, trying to see if my feelings on it have changed. Not really, no, this is still my favorite game of the year. Just kind of reignited the passion I've always had for Donkey Kong, but, you know, it always felt like it was in this weird spot where it's like, you know, he got some stuff, but it felt like they couldn't figure out what they wanted to do with them. And you can kind of see that through the 2000s. You get the Donkey Kong games, you know, after it was reinvented via the post-arcade era into the 2D platformers of the Rare era. And then you get into the 3D stuff. Bongos! Until you get to the 3D parts with Donkey Kong 64. But that was still very much kind of in both Rare's wheelhouse and kind of what I would even think Donkey Kong could do. But then after that, things kind of switched up on it. Whether you know, you got your ports on the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance, but then he became the bongo guy. He became the jungle beat guy. It was King of Swing. He became more of a, how do we apply Donkey Kong to gimmicks, or like Mario versus Donkey Kong for that kind of thing. It became less of like Donkey Kong feeling like this other big pillar of Nintendo and felt more like we bust this guy out as one of Mario's friends for Mario Party and Mario Tennis and Mario Golf, or he gets a gimmick game, and the gimmick games aren't bad. I would never talk shit about Donkey Konga or Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, but he didn't really, you know, he stopped mattering in that degree. And then the Returns games came out, and those were fun, but they kind of stripped away as much from the original's personality as possible. I get some things though. Making Donkey Kong default playable makes a lot of sense and is the right way to go. The ship of Donkey Kong Theseus is real. Each country game made him less and less important, though DK64 does get back on track by having 5 playable characters. One of them is DK. His coconut gun fires in spurts. But like, the Returns games were really disappointing in the fact that they couldn't bring back the Kremlings for some reason. They decided not to. Their designs in the first game are bad. And then the second game are much better, and I really like that game quite a bit. It's so good, Tropical Freeze. But the enemies just weren't hitting. And even the other parts of the other Kremling, like, you know, the other enemies that aren't Kremlings didn't come back. Which led to them just bringing most of the big iconic ones back in this game. Where it's like, you couldn't bring back the bees? You couldn't bring back the beaver? The armadillo? The neckies? Like, are you kidding, man? You've got some stuff here. So there's this moment of like, what is Donkey Kong going to be? What is Donkey Kong supposed to, like, what are we doing with this character anymore? Because, you know, if you keep sanding off the characters and the designs and the things that had before, it comes off weird. Is that a fucking fractone that is a banana? Oh my god, it's Xananab. Unbelievable. Well, in the end, it's kind of like Sonic. You know, after, like, you know, Sonic did Sonic 06, and that game wasn't particularly, you know, good at all. I like the story and I like the vibes in it, but obviously it's like, as a video game, it's a nightmare, of course. But after that came out, and then they started scaling back Sonic's friends and everything, because they listened to like YouTube reviewers and games press instead of the people that actually buy and play the games. They started like scaling back on Sonic's extended cast, and instead it was Dr. Eggman only, and it was like fucking boring and becoming more Mario-esque with its games, and that sucked. And now Sonic's back to having Shadow hang out and be cool and making new interesting characters again and that kind of thing. I feel the same for Donkey Kong. The only difference is Donkey Kong's track record on games has always been like pretty tight. Like, it's not really a problem. Except for that like one Barrel Blast Wii launch racing game that wasn't amazing, you know what I mean? But like Donkey Kong's in a similar spot where things are back. Now you got so many things. Like I could see them bringing back some Snowmad related stuff maybe one day. You know, Void Kong and his former employees seem here to stay. Oh, that's neat. It looks like that rock kind of looks like shit, like DK's face back there. And of course the Kremlings are back. What I really need is now the Nintendo, the people behind this, to like oversee a 2D Donkey Kong game. And I want to see what, maybe they blend both Returns and the classic style to get those Kremlings back in there. Because it just feels good that the series is like back on track. From a series that kind of just felt like it was very lost, it feels like it's kind of blended everything together. And it only gets better from here. They're clearly doing a Donkey Kong movie. They're doing like patents for it. And thinking about that also, we had the Nintendo Direct talking about the new Mario movie, Mario Galaxy. And they're like, we're happy to announce the return. And I thought it was stupid that they didn't announce a single new character on that. Like the way they did the first time they did the casting thing. It's like, yeah, we know all of these characters. What a shock. But then after the Direct, I went, wait a minute. They didn't show Fred Armisen, Cranky, or Seth Rogen DK, and I'm like, oh yeah, because they're going to make a movie for those, and they've established them through the Mario's first movie. Now they're just going to focus on Mario stuff for Galaxy, and then because they're going to make a DK movie. And I'm like, that's exciting. And K. Rool's probably going to be in it, because when you think about it, what are the villains for a Donkey Kong movie? They're not going to do the Mario-related stuff. And fact is, DK has, like, no villains. He's got the Tikis, and the Tikis are fucking terrible. And the Snowmads are fine. But there's so much material for K. Rool, and if you look up DK villains, it's like, who else is there? And now with the newest game having it, you know Nintendo's just gonna be like, here's his villains. Like, just use them. Like, here you go. I'm excited to see who they would cast for K. Rool in that type of role. I'm between Matt Berry or Keith David. I feel like those are the two routes you could go, and both of them would make me go insane. Let's zip line down here. Oh man, that's loose rock, I think, so that wouldn't work. All right, fair enough. Wait, hold on. Nah, it's because I hit the button to do the surf. I forgot I just have to like hold it and jump with this. My bad. Pop, northeast aisle. Ooh, funky surfboard. Oh, they should have put Funky in here. Funky should have had like a flight little area here. I definitely think missed opportunity if you're gonna make a DLC to maybe punch it up a little bit and add more Kongs. Like have a little candy house where she's chilling out. She has 3 lines or whatever. Have a funky one here where he's tinkering with stuff. Maybe a plane thing if he's still doing his flight business. You know what I mean? I feel like that kind of stuff would really punch this up a little bit. Because this definitely doesn't feel like something worth $20. Because, you know, I haven't done the roguelike mode yet, but I think that's appreciated. But also, just definitely does feel a pretty sparse area. I'm not, like, bothered by it. And also, I think there's more than enough generic Nintendo YouTubers that will tell you the new Nintendo thing costs too much money. You don't need another person saying it, but, you know, it is a thing. Oh, the bongos have, like, the white stuff here, but they got the spring under it. See, that makes total sense. Anything in... Oh, okay, and then the frame of it is, like... It's got, like, obsidian on it. That's cute. I don't really expect another 3D game like this to come out until, like, the next generation of it. Nintendo tends to, like, try really hard on a really big one, and then they're like, the best you're gonna get is a spin-off or a 2D variation of a thing. Really want a 2D one. The one that can really lock in on Donkey Kong's eccentricities. It's intricate things of being harder than Mario and having crocodiles in it. I was thinking about how they could do one. I feel like one where, like, maybe they make a new Kong and then they have, like, maybe 4 playable characters. It'd be DK, Diddy, Dixie, and, like, maybe a new one. I don't really care for Cranky that much. Cranky, I feel like, character-wise, fits more as, like, the guy that heckles you than the Scrooge McDuck ripoff guy, you know? Like, his gameplay's fun in Tropical Freeze, but I kind of like him as an NPC that tells you to fuck off regularly and maybe has Alzheimer's like this one does. Either way, very, very pleased that my favorite of the Nintendo series is so good that I was able to remember that it was my favorite. Because for a while I had to, like, hat in hand return to stuff like a Mario, or, you know, Xenoblade, or, you know, Pokemon. And there are various other series that I like, but I grew up on these. I grew up on this and Mario, and I took to Donkey Kong more, despite the fact that Donkey Kong was significantly more difficult. Holy shit. Oh my god, he's so cool! Banandium Tone's floating island. Yeah, this guy's sick as hell. I wonder if this means anything. There probably is some weird thing with it that I bet people probably figured out that I haven't, because I haven't been looking online much on this thing. I saw that it was happening, continued doing my streams of Reverie that I was going through. Knowing I would get to it once I'm done. I'm someone who, when I'm playing one thing and I'm really focused on it, I tend to keep up with it until I'm done. Ah, it's this one. Oh, I like this one a lot. You know, I feel like any of them that make you use the barrel are really good bonus games. Gorgeous. This game is quite the looker. I felt like so unbelievably full. My heart was so full when I finished this game for the first time. So dizzying by how happy I was over how they just brought DK to the height of his power in a way that I just really wasn't ready for. And the fact that it addressed like some issues I had you know, after the honeymoon period I had with Mario Odyssey, like brought back down here. It's all real nice. Hey, what's up, dude? Wants to build a zip line? Yeah. I think another thing about it is even the new characters they made are great. Like they made a guy that's clearly they made like a Fractone that's basically Cranky Kong and replaced him. And I thought it was funny because I liked his funny little hat or whatever. All the Fractones are really great characters. And the fact this had lore in it and stuff. Something that I guess was annoying about the game as it was coming out was people saying there's spoilers for Donkey Kong, and then the most annoying people you know have to go, it's Donkey Kong. There can't be spoilers for it. I'm like, no. Things have stories in it. Just because something is a little bit lesser doesn't mean you have to, you know, disrespect it or, like, act uppity about, like, what is allowed to be treated with reverence in regards to spoilers and gameplay stuff. I know there are some people that are a little bit more cagey on spoilers to a degree where it feels like talking to them is like walking on eggshells or whatever. But there gets to be a point where it's just like, you're kind of being a dick, you know? You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like people are just a little bit too intense from time to time. That said, I'm happy that I wasn't spoiled on anything with this game when it ended up coming out. There are some franchises, the more Nintendo ones that are core Nintendo. Like, I'm saying this is like one of the best finales of a Nintendo game. People are like, but Xenoblade, I'm like, I don't count that shit. I don't count that shit. That's like a Monolith Soft. Like if Shigeru Miyamoto looked at a Xenoblade, he would fucking... he'd die faster. Like, he would not be able to handle that shit. That shit would scare the shit out of him. I'm talking about the core, like, Nintendo, like, developers, which I kind of put Intelligent Systems and Monolith Soft to the side since they seem to, and Game Freak, because they feel like, you know, they're islands around the main island of Nintendo. And I feel like that's, you know, not unreasonable to say. This had, like, my favorite finale of any of these. It has me excited for whatever the 3D Mario does. I may have said some regrettable things during the Donkey Kong thing, such as me excitingly yelling, Bowser is a pussy. But hey, I didn't see Bowser trying to recreate 9/11. K-Rool's different, alright? But yeah, very, very happy with where we're at now. Donkey Kong is back, better than ever. The new design is really cool. Not exactly into people going like, Yeah, finally, they made a good design for him. And I'm like, we can't be switching up on this fucking guy. He looked the exact same for like 30 years. Let's not do this, okay? He had plastic surgery and it looks really good, but he was always beautiful. I got gold. I'm not committing to getting every bonus stage here, mainly because they're the exact same bonus stages I already played. They just happen to be on DK Isle. That said, in terms of if this was a post-game thing that came with the game, this would absolutely be beautiful. As a $20 thing, it's weak, obviously, because probably wasn't initially meant to be that. But I also didn't pay the $20. But I'm glad that, you know, I imagine some people might not pick this up so they can live vicariously through me digging around. Yep. Honestly would have liked if there's like some more fun, unique stuff to do in here, but I imagine most of it is traversing the area, basking in the beautiful track, and doing the new mode that they added, which we should probably get to, since I think I've explored a little bit of everything. Let's have a look here. Yeah, there's DK's house, past his island there. There's a little temple area. We've been in that. It crosses over to that. We got some big islands over there. Let me go look up Banandium Tome and see if there's anything with him. Banandium Tome. Let me see if I can find info on this, because I would like to... Alright, I made the mistake of actually getting a search result, then control F'ing it after clicking into it, and they're like, that isn't in here at all. Let's see, code perhaps? Because that guy's speaking in weird ways. So that thing is a puzzle. Oh, okay. So apparently there's something weird with this guy. With this Banandium dude up here. And it seems to be you have to hit him in very specific ways. Let's see what this thing says here. Let's see. Gonna copy paste the pinned comment on instructions on how to solve one of the steps. Oh god, this shit's weird. Oh god, so there's several different symbols to this guy. Oh god, this is a nightmare. There's no way I can do any of this, but I don't even know what it's for. This shit's insane. Let's see if I can... It's trying to look around a little bit more. See, you know, I gotta be honest, very unprofessional of me just like Googling shit and just doing it off here. Hold on, Game 8's got something for this. Here we go. Maybe this helps. Banandium Tone is found near the floating islet checkpoint. When you encounter them, you'll see a single glyph above their head. This marks the start of an 8-step puzzle. Each solved puzzle adds another glyph, with the rules required to solve the puzzle changing. Before diving into the solutions, break down the core rules. Labels. Banandium Tone speaks in symbols that we can't easily type out. To make things simpler, we'll assign each symbol a letter throughout this guide. I'll put this on the screen here. They've done Zabnauk with this, it looks like. There we go. So we can put this up here on the side. So we got symbols here. So the current one we have is W. Now let's continue looking through this. Understanding the cycle of symbols. Depending on the active puzzle's rules, interacting with Banandium tone cycles through the symbols. The glyphs cycle in the same order we've shown above. Starting with symbol A, punching Banandium tone will do B, then N, O, W, K, Z. Hey, it's me. Back to A. Symbols in the correct slot turn yellow. Getting all yellow means you've done the puzzle. As you progress, add more symbols. Solving them means doing specific actions to cycle the correct symbols into the right slots. A slot is correct when it turns yellow. In most puzzles, the goal is to cycle to the Z symbol, though this isn't always the case. Now that you know the rules, here's how to solve them. Punch to cycle symbol Z. Second, okay. There we go. Okay, so we got that one to yellow. Alright, so we got to Z there. Now we have this one. Let's see, this one says swing each Joy-Con to cycle each slot. Yeah, but I can't use Joy-Cons here. That doesn't change anything, looks like. Alright, we got that one. Alright, so the B button doesn't do anything. How about up hits? Up punches also do nothing. Alright, so it looks like the physical attack's the only one that does that. The second puzzle shows two glyphs. The left glyph cycles when DK punches with his left hand and the right with his right. To control it, use detached Joy-Cons. Okay, so we are gonna have to change this. Hold on! Let's, oh, brother. Nintendo just always be doing things to me. Hold on, let's check this out. Alright. Change grip order. No, I need both of them. There we go. Cool. Okay, they do work like this. Didn't know you could punch left and right hand by just shaking each respective Joy-Con. I gotta be honest, like, shaking this feels not good. There we go. There we go. Alright, we got that one done. Now we're on 3. Let's quickly get this off detached Joy-Cons, because it does feel very good. I don't like motion controls, because I control things like a crackhead, so do not need to do any of that. Hold on. There we go. Let's see what the next one is. 3 glyph. The third puzzle shows 3 symbols. By default, interacting with Banandium tone cycles the first symbol. Using hand slap shifts control to the second symbol. Hand slap again to cycle the third. One more hand slap returns you to the first. To solve it, cycle the first to Z, hand slap the second one, and cycle to Z, then finally do the third symbol. Okay, so... Yep, okay, so we are cycling. Okay, that's 3, 4. If the first puzzles felt odd, the fourth goes further. Here, 4 symbols cycle based on the direction DK faces when he punches. Face north, the cycle 1 slot. West cycles another. East a third. South the last. Turn each into a Z. Okay, we'll face this way. Here we go. Alright, now I'm facing south. And this way. Okay, now we're at 5. 5 glyph. The 5th puzzle's arguably the toughest. The key to the solution is that the puzzle slots cycle depending on which Bananza form you have selected when you throw the punch. Having Kong selected cycles 1st, 2nd, and 5th. Zebra's 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Ostrich is 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Snake is 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And Elephant 1st, 4th, and 5th. You could use this knowledge to try setting all of them to the Z yourself, or you could use this handy tool we prepared. Thank you. Just input the letters corresponding to the symbols that appear above Banandium Tone's heads and press solve. Yeah, I'd rather do that because this video is already pretty long. Okay, so first one is the squiggly banana. That's W, according to their guide. Next one is the one with the banana with like the thing shooting out of it. That's the K. Next we have the squiggly one with the little dot inside its butt. That's what I'm gonna call the that's what I'm gonna call O. Hit the wrong button there. This is gonna be hold on, O. Then we got the full-on squiggly, which they refer to as N, and then the last one, which kind of looks like a bell, which is B. And hit solve. Solution: with Kong Bananza selected, punch the Banandium Tone once. Okay. With Snake Bananza selected, punch it 3 times. One, 2, 3. Oh yeah, and with Elephant selected, punch it once. Forgot you don't have to untransform. Hey! Okay. Okay, now that that's all handled. Glyph 6. The obscurity comes with the 6th puzzle. Each punch will cycle all of the slots. The secret behind this is that each slot is tied to one of the 6 bonus levels. These are gold platforms you can punch through. Punch Banandium Tone until the Z symbol lands on certain slots, then lock those slots by completing their associated bonus levels. Repeat until all slots display the Z. To lock in slot 1, complete the bonus level on the top of the mountain. To lock in slot 2, do it in West Islet. Do it on K-Rool ship. Okay. If you accidentally locked in the wrong slot, you can reset the locks by warping to a new layer, then coming back. This restores all bonus levels, allowing you to do them again. This also unlocks all slots on the puzzle, so punching them will affect all slots again. Oh god, what does that even mean? So the secret behind this is that each slot's tied to the levels. Punch the thing until the Z symbol lands on certain slots, then lock those slots by completing their bonus level. Okay. So, alright. So basically, I gotta get them to the position, and then they become gold if I go to each respective bonus level and do it. Let's see. If you accidentally locked in the wrong slot, you can reset the locks by warping to a new layer, then coming back. Okay, but my main worry was having this reset, but... Okay, so let's warp to a new layer and come back. Which would be... Yeah, where would a teleport be from here? Ah, here it is.
Should we teleport?
This is an insane work they're having me do. I hope it saves my puzzle's progress on that, because, you know... Expecting me to have known that this was the bonus setup in advance, and then And then going, surprise, we're doing this on step 6 is insane. Yes, we know where we're at. But yeah, we do have to do this to reset bonuses. I do remember that from all the grinding I had to do. Alright, let's get on over there. Don't actually remember where it is. There it is.
Should we
Alright, game, please be cool. Please do not be fucked up. Yes, it does keep it. Alright. Alright, so we gotta get these all to be Z. So, let's see. Gotta get to the Z symbol. Z symbol is squiggly looking banana. Let's see. Let me see, which symbol was Z again? Okay. So it kind of looks like a J in the front. Yeah, the second one we've got. Here we go. So to lock in 1 and 5, we have to go do top of the mountain one and K-Rool ship. Is there any convenient way to get up there easily? Not really. Hold on. Forgot we have transformations. I think we jump, it just ends, right? Yep, because they still give you the gold. Okay, check. Next, K-Rool ship.
Should we teleport?
I will give them props. They have at least one really cool thing here. It'd be nice to figure this out on my own, but it is a bit too much of a thinker for me. I'm not the one to, like, spend hours figuring it out. But it does feel satisfying to go through all the steps here. Excited to see whatever they give you for it. It's a Nintendo game with a minor challenge, so I'm not really expecting great things here. It probably won't be worth the journey, but this journey we're having, that's fun on its own. Smile. Okay, let's quickly do bouncing on it for gold. Bouncing and moaning on it for gold. And if we've done all of this correctly, when we go back there, we'll punch the symbols and the first and fifth slot won't move. Alright. Now we can go look. Okay, we got those locked in, so... Yep, they don't move. That's 2. That's 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because there's 6. Alright, 3 and 4 would be bonus level near Banandium tone. which I believe is the one right here. Ah, there's a barrel. Knowing that they save your progress on this over time is very, very nice. The puzzle's already absurd. You don't need to go that much further. I love gold! Anyway, we should probably get the, no, we can keep the symbol up there the whole time, I think. I think we can keep that on the layout. It's off to the side, so I forgot it was still there. But we can totally have it there until we're done. Okay, next one. 4. Complete the bonus level at the top of the waterfall near Mountain Falls. Ah, must be that one then. Bada bada doo wop wop. Here we go.
Let's do this.
Bombing for gold. Here we go. Now I feel bad for doing all these bonus games already. Learning now that they integrated them into something else, but don't worry, no one on Earth was going to full clear the puzzle first unless they only learned about the Banandium thing in advance, I feel like. Alright, this brings our total to 4 locked in. Just need 2 more. She's like, I'm gonna ask you a question about this. I'm like, no, I'm very sure of myself, Pauline. We have things to do. Okay, let's get 2 and 6. Is there a way to get 2 and 6 at the same time? That'd be great. Doesn't look like it, though. Alright, we got 2. 2. Bonus level on West Islet. That's southwest. That's Jungle Ruins. West Islet. You know, I was saying there wasn't too much interesting going on here. This one thing has redeemed it entirely. Fun little multi-layered puzzle. It's got ciphers in it. Quaking for gold, Quaker Oats. Is this the ground pound one? Nice. We can totally get ourselves killed. I'm like, one where we can just immediately skip? Nice. Absolutely. Okay.
Should we teal up?
Now we just got like in the last one, which is slot 6. There's a bonus level directly under DK's house. Oh, we don't have to lock it in because it's just done. Huh. 2 of these we already have done. All right, let's check out 7 then. The 7 glyph puzzle. We're almost at the end. For the 7th puzzle, the series of symbols displayed correspond with the last 7 buttons you used to hit him with. Oh no. Try each of the moves below 7 times and know which symbol appears yellow. Currently, the symbols that have appeared yellow for us are A and N, which would be, that means the A button and the ZL. To solve the puzzle, the symbols need to spell Bananza. The easiest way to achieve this is to use the Snake Bananza form. Have the jump burst skill unlocked and successfully perform the following actions in order to do it. Down punch, charge, jump, roll, grab, charge, jump. If using the spin jump skill as your A action instead, it's recommended to hold the chunk while performing the action to increase your range. Be careful though, as you'll want to only hit Banandium tone once when midair. Multiple times will input the A symbol twice. If you don't have the spin jump or jump burst unlocked, it may be difficult for you to make use of the A button actions. To get around this, you can go to options, swap the A and B button functions, allowing you to down punch with A. This will count as an A action and will not reset the puzzle. This one is fucking ridiculous. I've got two things written out. Let's see. Let me hit B. Oh, this does reset it in a weird way. There we go. Let's just do it like this. I just want it fully cleared. Snake Bananza. Have the jump burst skill unlocked. So we'll do... down punch. Roll. Charge jump. Roll. Grab. That. There we go. Alright, cool. We spelled Bananza. Connected around 8. Puzzle 8. The 8th and final puzzle is things connected. I immediately got it just off the words now. You gotta go to the bongos. It'll give you 3 words as hints. To solve the puzzle, you have to swim a figure 8 motion around the DK bongos. A figure 8 is, this is a clever reference to, that's right folks, that's what I'm talking about. Donkey Kong Country 3. In Castle Chaos, you do a figure 8 around 2 rocks, and that opens up a thing to do. This is also why they zoom out the camera. Oh, that's so smart. It's like another hint for it. Oh, they got a little bongo mix too when you go around this. Weave around 2 connected rocks in a figure 8. Bananas! You got a new piece of neckwear. Please play with us. Thank you. Okay, that was neat. We got a new piece of neckwear. Let's go check it out. It's we have like a thing near Void that we can do.
Should we teleport?
That was a cute little thing. I don't even know what the neckwear is. Let's check it out. And we can finally get rid of this little number. Alright, new one. Quick change tie. DK and Pauline's outfits will change at random.
Suits you.
Yeah, it's kind of what I expected, you know, the type of thing. It doesn't really matter a tremendous amount. But conceptually, like, you know, it's like kind of neat. They just keep changing whatever. Cool. Looking good. That was fun. Okay, let's do the Void thing and then we can get out of here. Emerald Rush time. Hold on, you're a Void Co employee now. You have to wear this when you're on the job. You borrowed an official Void Co helmet. That's your official Void Co Emerald collecting helmet, as in, that's all you'll be able to collect while wearing it. There's one more minor side effect. You'll have to say bye-bye to those hard-earned banana skills. But it's temporary. I swear I'll make sure your skills are fully restored after your work's done. Yeah! All right, and the Emerald perks, which are kind of like you're getting your powers back and get off hitting fossils. They've added this to multiple other levels, but we're just going to do it for DK Island. $50. Let's see how hard it is to get to 50 units. Not hard. Alright. Music theme's pretty poppin'. God, the music in this game's so good.
A banana! You got a skill back!
Better collecting level 1. Let's see. More emerald ore will appear after defeating an enemy. More treasure chests will appear off fossil location. We'll do treasure hunter.
Okay.
Oh, damn, I wanted to surf with it. Hold on. Oh, we can't surf. I forgot. Forgot we can't surf on water or whatever. Look at you hunting ore for me. I should give more orders to follow. I know. I'll assign you extra goals to achieve on the job. Complete the task for me and I'll throw in bonuses. L to make your stupid music. Jump burst. Let's see. And more emerald when we break roots. Do we have our transformations? We do. Hold on. Alright, we got 10 times his starter quota, so I'll take that as a win. Round 1 clear. You got 50 for me. Ooh, I see. Next quota 150. Not bad. I'll give you some warp barrels as a reward. You can use them on the spot with R as a R, or you can open the map. Alright, so it continues, so it is like a full-on roguelike type thing. Put me in Mountain Falls. Okay, and so you have 3 of them, so. Oh shit! Does the transition from 64. Oh my god, I'm dying. I was not ready for that.
A banana! You got a skill back!
Egg bomb.
Good choice!
They keep talking about enemies, but I haven't encountered any bad guys yet. So our quota's 150, but we're way ahead on it. It's only, but this is our chance to get a bunch of it in the early rounds so that we can really get in there. God, the movement in this game just feels so punchy and so reactive that it feels just great to do things. There we go. More roots to get. Fossil. Let's see. Superior Smasher. Cool. Hold on, what we got down here? Bop, bop, bop. Okay, round 2 done. You got 150 for me. Alright, deducts, warp barrels were set. 300. Bananas now contain new skills. Check the map to see what's what. Round 3. 500? Or 300? 300. Alright, we got upgrade on glide. Let's see. Gold champ. More emerald ore will appear after defeating an enemy on the number of void goals. Buzzoid demolisher. Emerald treasure. More emerald will occur when opening treasure chests. Ooh, a multi. Nice, we got health. Crocoid demolisher. Ah, we don't have the sing, the sing ability, it looks like. Okay, so I guess those are just the bonus stages that we've already seen, but they're just locked up because they're like, we don't want you doing that right here. Understandable. You know, take me up there. The fact that it has the same transition, but it's void is so fucking awesome. Ooh, okay, so it looks like they put the multi-bananas on every bonus stage. Oop, another fossil. Emerald negotiate. More emerald will be earned after you clear one of Void's goals. Smash emerald lumps on East Beach. I haven't even been looking at that the whole time. We're gonna do that next time then. Got this shit right at the last second. You got 300 for me. Looks like someone's trying for Employee of the Month. Now listen up, all I want is emerald ore. You can keep any chips you find and use them to help. Open the skills and use those chips to up your productivity. Now let's check this out. Spend chips for skills. There we go. Update our punch power. Emerald lumps on East Beach. Let's see, southwest. That would put it East Beach, East Beach, East Beach. I don't know what would be considered East Beach or not. I guess it would be somewhat over there. We'll start from Jungle Ruins and see if it's over there or not. Hold on, shouldn't the cardinal directions be based on Donkey Kong's fucking gob? Yeah, that's southwest. Yeah, Void Goal. They've marked it. Okay, go this way. Alright, we burned a barrel for nothing, but it's fine. Squawk's Hut. Goal cleared. 300 for my troubles. Fossil radar. Time for a goal. Gold champ, please. smash the emerald lumps in a mountain cave.
Should we go there?
Yeah, this mode's real fun. I do like this. It definitely keeps up the general speed and pace you'd want to do for this type of for this stuff, and just running around and breaking shit. Maybe the lumps are higher up. Oh god, the climbing's always rough whenever the when there's something sticking out. There we go. Oh, nice. They got the classic like DKC1 arrows in here, just like in the classic country level. All right, keep looking for it. Ah, there they are. But first, we'll get these. No, we got this. Boom, baby. Boom! Got it! Now Croco is next. You got 500 for me. Check the map to see where bananas are located. I don't know what voice I'm giving Void. Defeat Emerald Crocoids. Let's see, where would the Void mission be at? It's all the way out there. Okay. We can start from the floating island and then jump and dive straight down. Kill these suckers. Let's see. Looks like they're inside. Okay. Thankfully, the map is really intuitive in here. It's probably one of my favorite 3D maps in a good while. Because you can kind of really intuit where stuff is and orient yourself properly. Let's see. Down here. What's up, dude? What's happening, man? Got him. Chesticle. Defeat Emerald Buzzoids. Okay, so Buzzoids are somewhere out here. Ah, they're out here.
Should we go there?
I missed a fossil over there. Easy. Pay dirt. Heads up, there's a goal. Defeat Emerald Crocoids. I'm always working for you, boss man.
Should we go there?
Alright, this is my last free fast travel for the moment. Let's see. It's a little bit farther out. I think it's like right down there. Ah, under. Nice. melon juice, level up. You got 800. All right, one more. 1,500. Upgrade drumbeat. Upgrade that. Let's see. Defeat emerald buzzoids.
Should we go there?
Next.
I knew we could do it.
Yeah, we got plenty of health. More will appear defeating enemies when health is full? Absolutely. More buzzoids. Where are they at? They're all the way over there.
Should we go there?
Ah, it's under... Yeah, it's under that spot again. Nice. Superior Smasher. Yeah, smash the lumps. Those lovely little lumps.
Should we go there?
I hate they always position them like so far away that I'm like, yeah, I definitely want to fast travel for this. Maybe that's by design. They probably want me to make meaningful choices route-wise, maximizing it. It's probably that. This is... Oh, no, this one's close by. It really is just true random. Defeat emerald buzzoids. They're not too far off, too. We can go hit these roots first, though. Completed! Nice work.
We did it! We're amazing!
A rank, yeah.
Great!
Oh, and you get like banana chips off this. This will make people who haven't 100%ed yet a little easier on them. Oh my god, this shit's so funny. You can try it in the canyon lair. New elite perks unlocked. Okay, so our rating this time was 80. You get some keys. Neckwear, emerald perk, layer unlocked, layer unlocks, neckwear, breeches, Pauline outfit. Okay, so there's stuff to chase. Oh, and they got new art. Those squawks like, hey, I've got ideas for you on the job.
Nice work! Huh?
Huh?
Did you say chips? Oh, you want chips. Should we give him some of our chips, DK?
Here, have 100.
He flew off. Hey, he's back. And it looks like he brought something with him.
A statue.
Let's go check it out. Thank you.
Huh, so Squawks, like, gives you stuff if you pay him. Find a statue. Oh, Great Harmonial. There you go. Thanks, man. I got another one for you. Oh, it's gonna have, like, all the bosses. Oh, okay, you'll probably be able to get, like, a K. Rool statue or something, too, then. That's neat. Let's check it out. Oh, yeah, they did show some of these in the direct. Okay. That's neat. That's another thing to chase. So doing the mini game is the fun way to get banana chips, which then would directly feed into getting more statues and stuff. That's cool. Since they're just in-game models too, that, you know, not much in terms of surprise there. I'm glad that they have this as a way to get chips. Banandium chips are like maybe the worst collectible they have here. It was the one thing that I felt like was a bit of a rough grind of figuring out. I think I did Feast Layer or some level to grind them, but it wasn't great. But doing runs like this are like engaging enough from a gameplay perspective that I think it's pretty alright. Anyway, I think that'll do it for this. We've been going for like 90 minutes playing some of this DK Island DLC. Overall, I like it. I like that there are different courses. I think the mechanics on it are solid. And that's neat. I like DK Island. I like the references that they put in here, though they didn't go as hard as I would have liked them to, but, you know, in the end, I think what they have done is good. We got the Kongs in here. Squawks has a purpose. No Unguard. I miss Unguard and Squitter, but, you know, it's fine. The music here is wonderful. The little jingle when you fast travel is cool. This entire area is neat. Is it worth the 20 bucks? Probably not. You know, everyone assigns value on things differently, but either way, I'd like to thank Devontae for helping me out on this, so I didn't end up having to fork down any money. And this game's definitely still my goatee. Had a really good time playing this, so I'll probably play some more of it just to get all the other stuff so that I've done it. But that'll be it for here. So yeah, there's your little supplemental DK Bananza video. We'll be getting back to our regularly scheduled trails and probably Mario Party stuff coming up soon, but that will do it. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you in another stream or video.